Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday afternoon Hatha Yoga. We're focusing, as always, on the harmony of body, mind, and inner self, because that's what gets us in touch with that pure consciousness within us and allows us to live in peace, love, joy, and all those good things. And today we're putting some special attention on the shoulders. When we have shoulder tension, everything we do. If we sit in a car, we sit at a computer or phone, we're lifting heavy things, we're just moving things around, we're sitting in a chair, watching TV, it puts tension in our shoulders. And so when we release that tension, it frees us and allows our energy to be more harmonized. So let's begin. We'll begin by inhaling, bringing light and energy from the base of the spine up to the heart center, along the spine behind the heart, and then all the way up to the top of our head. We exhale, we bring it all the way back down. So let's do 3 nice spinal breaths like that. We're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then letting your awareness settle into the heart center, along the spine behind the heart, or the third eye, between the eyes, just above the eyebrows. And just let it relax and be there. And now let's do 4 full yoga breaths. So bending forward, exhale completely. We inhale, remember we're filling the lower, middle, upper portion of our lungs, coming up onto our toes. And we exhale and we completely empty our lungs. And on the last one, let's bring our arms to our sides, close our eyes, and pause. Now we're going to do a stork pose. So to do the stork pose, we bring our arms up, elbows are bent, hands down. Now balancing on the left leg, you can bring your right leg up. Just bring your knee up. It can be up high or it can be up just a little bit, whatever's comfortable for you. So it's a balanced pose, and you're going to relax your shoulders while you do it. That's very important. And then lower your arms. We'll pause. And now the other side. Bringing your arms up, relaxing our shoulders. Fingers are pointing down. And we're raising the opposite leg. And then lower our leg, lower our arms. So we're going to bring our arms up into a chair pose. We're going to stretch up on our toes first, coming down, arms open wide. Again, your shoulders are very relaxed in the back. They're not up by your ears. They're very relaxed. And then from the chair pose, we're going to come up, bring our arms out, and we're going to move into a toe balance pose, an ankle twist. So let's twist to the left. Again, relax on the shoulders. And then back to center. And then opposite side. And then back to center. Lower our heels, lower our arms, and pause. And now let's do a unicorn. So feet widen the shoulders, clasping your hands behind your back. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to arch back and then come forward. And then come straight between both legs, letting our shoulders drop forward. And then we're going to come up. We'll arch back again. And then we're going to turn our left foot out, bring our head towards our knee, and let our shoulders drop forward. And then we'll come up. We're going to turn our foot in. We're going to arch back. And then turn the opposite foot out. Head towards the right knee and let our shoulders drop forward. And then we're going to come up. Turn that foot in, arch back. And one more time directly between both legs and allowing our shoulders to drop forward. And then we'll come up. One more arch back. And we'll bring our feet together, release our hands. And now let's do a side triangle. So stepping out with your left leg, arms are out. And then bringing the left hand towards the kneecap or foot. Opposite arm is extended up. And then we'll come up, turn that foot in, bring our feet together, and pause. And now the opposite side. So stepping out with your right leg, arms up, and bringing the right hand to the knee, ankle, or foot. And then we'll come up, turn that foot in, bring our feet together, and pause. We're going to do the wood chopper pose next, which is also very good for the shoulders. So bringing our arm, clasping our hands, all our fingers interlaced above the head. We inhale, when we exhale, we bend our knees, come down, bring our arms down between our legs, just like we're chopping wood. Then we inhale up and we exhale down. 3 more. And then we'll come up and pause. Like good wood choppers. Okay, we're going to do warrior 1 now. So stepping forward with the right leg, left leg is extended behind us. And then we're going to bring our arms up. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing forward. Let your shoulder blades come in. They'll be relaxed, but come in towards each other in the back. And then lower your arms, straighten your leg, turn our feet in, and pause. And now the opposite side. Stepping out with the left leg, right leg is behind us. We'll bring our arms up. Bringing our arms down. Again, relax the shoulders. We're bringing the shoulder blades in closer to each other in the back. And we'll lower our arms, straighten our leg, bring our feet together, and pause. And now let's move to the back of our mats for a jackknife. So we'll bring our arms up, coming all the way up on our toes, back down on our heels, bending from the hips, relaxing forward. Grasping your ankles, calves, and knees, draw your head in a little bit. And then relax your hands. And then clasping your hands behind your back, let your shoulders drop forward. And then we'll lower our arms and come up very slowly. We'll do a backward bend, so stepping forward with the left leg onto the right knee. Bringing your left leg forward a little bit and arch back. Bring your arms down, readjust your balance, and stand up. And now the opposite side, coming onto the left knee, bringing the right leg forward and arch back. And bring our arms down, readjust our balance, and standing up. And we're going to do a garland pose. We're going to turn our feet out, come into a somewhat squat position. You can have your hands on your thighs, arms up, but since we're working on shoulders, let's relax our shoulders, bring the shoulders in, blades in towards each other in the back, but relax, hands up. And then we'll straighten our legs, release our arms, feet together. And we're going to do a couple of just things to relax the shoulders a little more. We'll bring the shoulder blades up towards the ears and then push them down. And let's do that 2 more times. Way up, down, once more. And then rolling our shoulders forward 3 times. And then back 3 times. And now you can lie down and rest in Savasana. You can sit up now and face your screen. And we're going to begin with head of the cow arms. We're just going to sit cross-legged, and let's begin bringing your left arm underneath, your right arm up and over. If your hands can reach, great. If not, you can hold on to your shirt and tug up and down. And don't worry if you can't reach. Most people can't. And then we'll release our arms. And now the opposite side. And then we'll release our arms. And now let's do eagle arms. So bringing your left arm up first, right arm underneath, wrap it around. And then bringing our arms up. And then bring our arms down. And now the opposite side. So this time right arm comes up, left arm underneath. You can have your thumb touch your third eye or be just out from it. And then bringing your arms up. And then releasing your arms. And now a simple twist. So bringing the right hand to the left knee, left arm is behind your back, making a fin or wrapping around your waist, and you're looking over your left shoulder. And we'll untwist. And now the opposite side. And we'll untwist. And now let's do a head to the knee. So your right leg is extended, left foot is in towards the thigh. We'll limber our upper back. Again, keeping your shoulders down as you do that. And then crossing your wrist, we'll rotate our ankle a few times in each direction. And then sitting up, palms on our thigh. Nice deep inhalation. As you exhale, we're moving abdomen towards the mat, or towards the thigh, head towards the knee. And then we'll come back up. And then back to cross-legged. And now the other side. And we're going to start out by limbering our upper back again first. Again, keep those shoulders down and relaxed. And then crossing our wrists, we'll rotate our ankle a few times in each direction. And then sitting up and moving in at your own rate. then we'll come out. And now let's do a V-leg stretch. Opening into a V. Hands on your thighs. And we'll slide forward, abdomen towards the mat. If you can reach your toes, 2 fingers around the big toe, thumb across the top. Otherwise, hands just rest on your legs. And you keep bringing your abdomen towards the mat, but don't strain. And then we'll slide our hands back up and come back to cross. Now let's come on to our hands and knees. And we're going to do the cat. We'll arch the spine up and then down, and then 4 more times. Up, down, and then relax the spine. Left knee into the forehead, bringing that leg up behind us. Head and eyes are up. And then we'll bring the knee back to the forehead and down. Right knee to the forehead, bring it up behind us. And then back to the forehead and down. And then we're going to arch the spine up and down. We'll do that 2 more times. And then relax the spine. Head and hips one way, back the other way. We'll do that once more. And then stretch back, forehead on the mat to pause. And then we're going to come back up to our hands and knees. And we're going to do threading the needle with arms. So keeping our left arm where it is, right arm comes underneath, head's on the mat. And the left arm is bent. Right shoulder's on the mat. And then we'll come back and stretch back, forehead on the mat again to pause. And then we'll come back up. And now this time the left arm goes underneath, right arm is bent, left shoulder on the mat if comfortable. And then coming back up. And again, stretch back, forehead on the mat, arms forward. And we'll come back up. And this time we're going to do a little nice thing for our hips. And we'll do the half pigeon. So bring left leg across in front, right leg is extended behind you, palms on the mat. And then sliding forward, forehead on the mat or just towards the mat. And walking your hands back up. And this time we'll just come into cross-legged to pause. And now we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. And this time opposite leg comes in front. So right leg comes across, left leg extended behind us, palms on the mat, looking up. And sliding forward, forward on the mat or towards the mat. And then we'll come back up. And we're going to come back to cross-legged to pause. And we'll do a Lord of the Fishes. So we're going to bring our right leg out. The left leg is bent, crossed over it, bringing the right arm so that it pushes against the left leg and our hand is up, left arm behind us, looking over our left shoulder. And then we'll untwist. And then the opposite side. So left leg stays straight, right leg crosses over, left arm presses against the right, right arm behind us, looking over our right shoulder. And we'll untwist. And now let's come into the firm. Pull our shoulder blades back, really relax. And we'll move into a camel. So camel of your choice, on the knees, pressing forward from the lower back, curling your toes under, reaching back to touch your heels. And if you want to do the variation, palms together in front of the chest, and then above the head. And we'll come back down. And now we're going to do 4 hush breaths. Inhale through the nose. When we exhale through the mouth, making a ha sound. Exhale twice as long as the inhale. So we inhale through our nose, and then we slide forward, exhaling, making the ha sound, and then we inhale up. So 4 of those. And now let's slide forward, coming up into a cobra. And we'll start coming down. When you don't need to use your arms, bring them to your sides. And now let's do a bow. So forehead to the mat, bending our knees, grasping our feet, and lifting torso and legs. And then lower ourselves back down. And then rolling over onto our backs. And now we're going to do 3 rounds of sahajams on our back. So inhale, bringing your arm above your head. Your leg comes up. When you exhale, make the ha sound. Exhale twice as long as you inhale. Right side. Both arms and legs. Feel free to bend your knees when you do both. So let's do 2 more rounds. Left side. Right side. Both. Last round. Left side. And we'll pause. And now let's do we did head of the cow arms. We're going to do head of the cow legs on our back. So bring our left leg up, right leg goes over the top, and then we'll grasp our feet, bringing our legs closer to our body. And then we'll release. We can pause with our legs in an upside down V. And now the opposite side. So bringing our right leg in, this time, right, the opposite leg goes on top. Wow, there we go. Okay. Holding on to our feet. And then we'll release our legs. We're going to do a happy baby. So first bring our knees to our chest and then have our knees bent. You can hold your heels, the instep of your foot, and you can go side to side or up and down. And then releasing. Now let's do a supine spinal twist. So our right leg is straight, bending the left knee, bringing the left leg across the right to the floor, left arm behind you. And the idea is to just let your shoulder relax down in this. So don't worry about getting your hand or anything else on the mat, just or the ground, just letting your shoulder relax. And then we'll bring that leg back to center, straighten both legs out to pause. And now the other side, bending the right knee, bringing that right knee across the left, extending your right arm behind you, and again, relaxing the shoulders best you can. And then bringing that leg back. And now let's do a threading the needle for our hips. So left ankle on the right thigh, wrapping your arms around the right leg and bringing it closer to your body. And then rotate your ankle a few times in each direction. And then we'll lower that leg. And now the opposite side. And then rotating your ankle a few times in each direction. And then lowering our legs. And then you can prepare for deep relaxation. So let's begin by rubbing our palms together briskly till they get warm, and then palming your eyes. And then lower your arms to your sides. Inhale, lift your arms and legs a couple inches off the mat, tense them, and then exhale, just flop down. And now we're ready to enter a state of deep peace. And we'll do this by relaxing our bodies. So let's begin by visualizing a beautiful white light. It's soft like a mist, fills your room, and very gently it surrounds and supports your body. You feel light, free, just like you're floating in a cloud. This beautiful soft mist now enters the toes of your left foot. It fills your foot, your calf, knee, thigh, and your hip. Your left leg relaxed and free of tension. Very gently now the mist fills the toes of your right foot. And it fills your foot, calf, knee, thigh, and hip. Both legs free of tension. The sweet mist fills your abdomen, and it brings peace and calmness to your chest, filling all your internal organs. Very gently now, the mist moves around to enter your back. It starts at the lower back, and it moves all the way up your back. The sweet mist now fills the fingers of your left hand. Fills your hand, your forearm, elbow, your upper arm, and your shoulder. Your left arm relaxed. Very gently now, the mist fills the fingers of your right, and it fills your hand, your forearm, elbow, upper arm, and your shoulder. Both arms free of tension. The sweet mist fills your neck, and it brings its peace and calmness to your jaw, teeth, tongue, lips. Fills your left cheek, your right cheek. It fills your left eye, right eye. The sweet mist moves around now to enter your brain, fills all your brain cells, and relaxes your thoughts and feelings. This loving mist moves now to touch every hair on your head. Your entire body is now completely relaxed, and this leaves your consciousness free to expand. It expands first to fill the room, and now it expands out to the community. It expands throughout the country, throughout the continent. It expands beyond mountains, beyond trees. It expands to the galaxies. It expands beyond galaxies, beyond, till the entire universe is but a speck of light in one tiny corner of your infinite peace. Enjoy. Time now to bring your awareness back from the universes, back from the galaxies, all the way back to your body. Returning first behind your eyes, place should flood your face, neck, and throat with renewed vitality and consciousness. Moves down the left arm to the fingertips, down the right arm to the fingertips, down your back to the hips, into your heart, lungs, chest, abdomen, left leg to the toes, right leg to the toes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Inhale, stretch your arms above the head, tense. Exhale, lower your arms and relax. Let's do that again. Inhale, tense, stretch. And exhale, lower your arms and relax. And then sitting up and facing your screen. Now we always like to do a little something to energize ourselves to make sure we're fully back in our bodies and ready for the rest of our evening. So let's do a couple of breaths, a short and long breath through the nose and a short and long breath through the mouth. So it's like this. So we're exhaling, we're making the hasta. So let's do 5 of those. Great. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling a lot more centered, a lot more freedom in the shoulders. And for those of you who can stay, I'm going to turn the recording off and we'll turn the cameras on. So see you again soon. Jai.